So I just made Valerie a cheesecake. I'll eat maybe a bite or maybe a piece or two of it, but I can't have much more than that. They kill me. I can't have very much dairy products without living in the bathroom for a day or two. But oh, that's perfect. It's gonna be so freaking good. Oh my god. I can't wait to try it. I gotta let it set up now for 4 hours. At least 4 hours. The longer the better. If you can let it sit for 24 hours, the better it'll be. But yeah, I've got it figured out pretty damn good now. As long as I cook them for about an hour, they're perfect. It might be able to actually go longer. I might, next time I make one, I might let it go for an hour and a half in the pressure cooker. I think the longer you go, the better. My recipe only calls for like a half an hour, and I don't like it like that. It's runny in the middle. Cheesecake ain't supposed to be runny. So, I think my next one I'm going to try cooking it for like an hour and a half. Or experiment and try an hour and 15 minutes. So far, this is an hour, and it's absolutely perfect. And I got my recipe from Twin City something. A couple guys, or a guy and kids that make them up in Minnesota. Twin City something, I think. Yeah, look them up on YouTube. Just type in Cheesecake Instant Pot, and they're like one of the first ones that come up. So that's where I got my recipe at. And I kind of make my own recipe. Their recipe calls for sour cream, and I do 1/3 cup of sour cream and 1/3 cup of whipped cream, whipped milk, whipped cream, whatever the hell it's called. And they use 2/3 of a cup of sugar, and I use like a half a cup of sugar. It's a little 2/3 is too much sugar for me, I think. And then the crust. Oh yeah, another thing they only use they use 2 tablespoons or teaspoons of I got it right here. Cornstarch. They use 2 tablespoons or 2 teaspoons, and I use 1 tablespoon. So it's just 1 more teaspoon of that. And what else do I do? Their crust, I add a little bit more butter, and I add brown sugar and salt to my. And it depends on how much salt I use, is how much. If I have salted butter or unsalted butter, it makes a big difference. Super easy to make. This is one of the easiest things to make. The biggest trick and secret to all of it, though, is getting your cream cheese up to room temperature, or heated up to, not to where it's melting, but where you can whip it. You got to whip that cheese, the cream cheese, before you do anything. That's like the most important part of making a good cheesecake, unless you want it lumpy. I mean, if you want it lumpy, like my wife, she loves them. Valerie loves them lumpy. But I think they cook better. I think they taste better. And, I don't like making one that's all lumpy and bumpy, but she likes them like that. I didn't make this one lumpy and bumpy, and I know she'll love it just as much, because it's freaking delicious. Or, yeah, at least the batter was delicious. And if the batter was delicious, I'm sure it'll be delicious. You need 2 eggs. Yeah, it's simple. Sour cream, whipping cream, 16 ounces of cream cheese, sugar, cornstarch, and vanilla. That's it. And then for the crust, you can use Oreos. You can probably use any type of cookie. I use graham crackers, and Oreos. I'll use, one of each. Sometimes I use Oreos, sometimes I make them with graham crackers. Just depends on what I got. Sometimes I'll make one with graham crackers and then one with Oreos, but I'm always back and forth on them. It's so easy to make. And then I put them in my Instant Pot for an hour. I cook it on high for an hour, and then it's solid all the way through. This is the best cheesecake you'll ever eat. Anybody says they don't like cheesecake, you give them one of these, and they're going to be like, oh my god, I freaking love cheesecake. Or at least Instant Pot cheesecake, because this is better than anything you're gonna buy at a store. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. You can't beat it. You just can't beat it. It is so good. It's always a big hit. I make these and take them to family functions, and they just absolutely freaking love them. I tried making them with just whipping cream, and they're amazing. And I tried making them with just sour cream, and they're amazing. I like them with a little bit of both. I think that's my favorite way of doing it now. And I don't make the topping. They have a topping that you can put on them in their recipe, and it's just sour cream. is all it is. You put sour cream on top of it with like some whipping cream or something, a little bit of sugar. I don't like the topping. Me and Valerie don't like it, so I never put it on there. I've never made it, and I don't like it. I tried making it one time, and I was like, I'm not putting that on my cheesecake. Yeah, this is so easy, guys. If you have an Instant Pot, I highly recommend trying one of these. It's so simple. An hour is perfect. And maybe an hour and 10 minutes might be even better. But yeah, my next one I'm going to try it a little bit longer, see if I like it. I keep raising my time. I started out at like 20 minutes because they say not to cook it anymore in like 20 minutes, but then the fucking center's running. I don't want that. But yeah, I'm going to get it cooled down. You got to let them sit for at least 4 to 8 hours. 24 hours is best, but let them sit for at least 4 hours before you try to eat it or try to take it out of the pan. I'm going to let it sit for, it's 1 o'clock. I'm going to let it sit until probably 5 o'clock, and I'm going to pop it out of the pan, put it back in there. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'm going to cook some more shit. Oh, isn't she pretty? It's just now 2 o'clock. Well, almost 2 o'clock. You guys seen the clock. It was 1 o'clock, and I thought, well, I got my mess all cleaned up, so maybe I'll just get this pan on. I have a piece of wax paper between here, and I might go ahead and try to get that off too. So get a little spin here, a little spin action. A little bit of cheesecake porn for you cheesecake freaks. Oh yeah, that's nice. Here we'll do slow motion. I got it off, but whenever I took it off, I ended up splitting it here a little bit, which, you know, it's not really going to hurt it. You know, it ain't going to change anything, but yeah. Now I can finish cleaning up my mess. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked my video. I know it's delicious. I just, you know, ate the little bit that's inside here. Oh, it's so freaking good. The crust is a perfect sweet and salty. It's like a sweet and salty crust, graham cracker crust, and it has just brown sugar and salt on it. And oh my god, it's to freaking die for. Awesome. Best cheesecake you'll ever have. I'll put my ingredients in the description, my recipe and everything, and tell you guys how I made it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, that's pretty sexy. Alright, let me get this parchment, or I think it's wax paper. It's not parchment paper, it's wax paper. Hold on, let me get that off.